Alrighty, let us take a dive into the internet rabbit hole. So there's some recent information about Minto mining. They're in the Yukon. So apparently the mine has just shut down. Just shut down on the employees. They didn't even know what was going on, apparently, according to this article. Everything was, it was rocky. They're saying they're having issues for a bit, but apparently the mine just shut down on them. Yeah. Before Minto Metals announced the closure of its copper mine last week, Mario Linkletter says he was considering buying a house in Whitehorse. For more than a year, Linkletter worked as an underground mechanic at Minto Mine, spending 3 weeks working at Yukon's Minto Mine and 3 weeks off at home in Ontario. He's living in the Yukon capital now, but as a homeowner, he's staying at a friend's cabin with no running water, etc., etc. My last run, we were told we're going to have a job. We're going through a little bit of a rough patch. Hang in there, he said. Even leading up to the day we lost our jobs on the Friday, we went underground, no issues, and then just like I say, zero notice. Honestly, I'm absolutely totally lost, he said. He said he's been unable to reach Minto Metals for more information on help with flights or how to access money he's still owed. Linkletter said he's unsure where he's going to go now. He has items in storage in Ontario. So very bizarre. Like, why would a big mining company just fucking close up shop and shackle up, right? Here comes the rabbit hole. Let's go. All right. So these guys are paying attention. They're like, hey, what the fuck is up with this? Somebody posted this thread. So this is an old thread. I read this a long time ago when it initially came out. 2nd of May 2023. Tuesday. Okay. So this is like a repost of this is an old thread though. I've read this before, but anyway. So apparently a trucker way back in the day posted like a bunch of weird, he had suspicions about this mine because of the way, like, he just noticed weird things. So anyway, listen to this. Hey, Paul. This is a political board, so that's what that stands for. It's forum you're not supposed to mention. Anyway, I'm honestly not sure if this is the best place to post all of this, or if X is more suited for it, because that's like conspiracy cryptid stuff that's probably not true. But anyway, I don't know what to do with this information, and I'm genuinely wondering if it's just me, like X-Files, right? Anyway, just being a little schizo, or if it's maybe something more. I don't know. I just want your input on all this. It started when surfing the archives a while back led me down a rabbit hole concerning adrenochrome theories. This is all tied in at Pizzagate, Epstein, trafficking of humans, drugs. It's all part of the same sick groups, and we know this happens all around the world: human trafficking, drug dealing, all that stuff. Which in turn led to the thread from 2017. Yeah, it's 2017, in which an alleged highway patrolman. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, so this guy's talking about that original thread. Sorry, so this is a new post, but it's talking about the original thread. I have screencasts on the original thread. Highway patrolman talks about how his team seized over 20 kilograms of dried adrenochrome en route to the Yukon Territory of Canada. Some other anons in the thread linked the alleged shipping location listed in the thread to the Selkirk Nation of Natives who reside there, and how their nation is partnered with Capstone Mining, a large copper mining firm operating in the Yukon. Now, how this all connects to that copper is allegedly what allows the adrenochrome to be refined from epinephrine. Right. So, yeah, how this all connects is that copper is allegedly what allows adrenochrome to be refined from epinephrine. This tidbit of info sent me into looking into Capstone's operations in the Yukon on Google Earth, and whether I could find anything of note there or not, that's interesting. What's interesting is that Capstone's operations in the Yukon only occurred at the Gargantuan Minto Mine. Right. Only occurred at the Gargantuan Minto Mine, owned by Capstone until 2019. It was sold to Pembridge Resources, another copper firm, who then reopened it soon after. Now, why am I telling you all this? Well, when I looked up the mine on Google Earth, I was met with 5 completely blacked out rectangle spots dotted around the mine, pick related. Number 1, trailer number 1. Okay, we can see the little, can we expand this? Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, we see the blacked out, right? Okay, cool. Trailer 1. When measured, they are also around 35 feet long, which matches up with the size of a small big rig trailer, or what the patrolman alleged the adrenochrome was being transported in. So my question to you all are these legit trailers, or are they just errors with Google Earth software? And if they are trailers, then why are they blacked out? What else could be blacked out on the copper mine on Google Earth? what is inside these things if they really are trailers. Also, I promised I'm not a schizo, and I'm even a bit skeptical with the whole adrenochrome thing being legit myself, but this whole thing really struck me as odd. Any input? Yeah, and I have a bunch of family that's been in the mining industry for a long time. That's more in Sudbury, though. Not close to the Yukon at all. That's Ontario, but yeah, it is bizarre. Also, a mine just shutting down was like really weird. Like, that doesn't make sense, and not giving a heads up to their employees. They had 180 employees. Anyway, the Reddit saying, I just want to get the point across as best I can because I'm at a loss right now. Original thread. Okay, here's the original. Selkirk and Capstone, the same thread. Coordinates of first location. Also, here's the coordinates for all 3 locations. Now, I'm not encouraging anybody to go play Inspector Gadget and start investigating. But I mean, it'd be pretty cool if somebody did find some stuff out. Anyway, something spoopy on. There's gonna black something out of the copper mine. Okay, let's go to the original thread. This is one I wanted to show you. Is this the original? Some free native adrenochrome and the team just sees the I reckon some free native adrenochrome. Team just sees a shipment of dried adrenochrome, and that was marked for shipment to Canada. We thought that it was a cocaine or some other narcotic, and thus seized it. Our test kits gave no indication. We sent it back to a lab. Results came back as human adrenochrome, which freaked the fuck out of the lab technicians. Yeah, because to get that much, like, how do you get that many corpses? Or fresh? Anyway. The same thread. Connection to Selkirk and Capstone. When was this posted? Oh, this is the original thread. Okay. Selkirk, our partner with this firm, which mines copper from Mexico to the Yukon. This sounds unscientific and crazy, but since adrenochrome is an oxidizer, does it get used in copper mining or refining? I mean, yeah, exactly. It could get used in the refining process. There are lots of chemicals, but whatever. Yeah, very interesting. Here's another article. No thanks, Google. Go away. What is happening? Minto mine sold. New owner plans to reopen this year. Closed. That was in 2019. Yeah, it's 2019 new owners, and they're already shut down. So, interesting stuff. Little conspiracy for ya. Enjoy.